John stood on the balcony of his rented apartment in London. The first thing he saw that morning wasn't the River Thames. It was his phone. Lit up, buzzing. Missed calls stacked like dominoes. His father, his aunt, even his sister, Emily, the bride. Strange considering 48 hours earlier. She'd called him something else entirely. Socially unfit, her exact words. The reason he was barred from her wedding. The laughter in her voice still burns. You wouldn't fit in with the crowd. It's better if you just don't come. He didn't fight. He didn't cry. He just booked a holiday. A quiet flat by the river, far from the spectacle. Let her think she'd humiliated him. Because the truth, he'd already set everything in motion. He used to adore his sister truly. They were close once. Childhood secrets, late-night whispers. He defended her against bullies, helped her sneak out. Even covered when she failed classes. She called him her shield. But somewhere along the way, he became her punchline. She mocked his quiet nature, his lack of flashy companions, his preference for books over crowds. At first, he thought it was harmless teasing. Then it wasn't. Family suppers turned into stages for her jokes. He was awkward, boring, unmarriageable. And when he sent her cash during her college years, she never said thank you. She just called it her sponsorship. He tolerated it because she was his sister until the wedding. It was supposed to be the one day family meant something. A seat reserved for him no matter what. Instead, she called him 2 weeks before the ceremony. Voice sweet, words poisonous. You'll only drag the mood down. The crowd's too elite for you. It's best you skip it. The final knife. He hung up, sat in silence, and then he started planning. Step 1 was money. Weddings are expensive, and she thought she'd cornered him into helping. She asked him for a small contribution. He didn't refuse. He smiled, nodded, and offered more than she expected. But he didn't give her money directly. He offered to handle the bookings, venues, catering deposits, photography advances, all in his name. All prepaid with refund clauses locked tight. Step 2 was silence. He let her plan her perfect day. Let her post pictures of dress fittings, rehearsal dinners, smug captions about her exclusive guest list. All the while, he held the contracts, the receipts, the power she didn't even notice, slip into his hands. The morning of his flight, he made the calls. Calm, efficient. Catering cancelled, refund redirected. Venue released from contract, photographer called off. By the time his plane lifted into the sky, her wedding day had no foundation. So when his phone buzzed that morning in the apartment, he knew why. Her wedding had collapsed overnight. Guests arrived to locked gates and empty tables. No food, no flowers, no photos. The venue refused entry without payment. And his sister, perfect, polished, superior, stood there humiliated in front of everyone she wanted to impress. He answered one call, just one. Her voice was shrill, cracked. What did you do? They're saying everything's cancelled. He let the silence stretch before he answered. You didn't want me there, so I made sure I wasn't. Neither was the wedding. You can't. This is my day. No, he said. It was built on my money, my effort, and you threw me away like garbage. She gasped. You ruined me. No, he whispered. You ruined yourself. I just stopped saving you. Then he hung up. For the first time in years, he felt free. While she scrambled, while guests whispered, while his parents begged him to fix it. He walked down to the River Thames. He let the waves wash over his feet. He breathed in salt air instead of venom. He didn't check his phone again. Some might call it cruel, sabotaging a wedding. But cruelty was when she erased him from the family picture. Cruelty was when she decided he wasn't worthy to sit at her table. He didn't destroy her. He only removed the foundation she stood on. One he had built quietly for years without thanks. Later, he heard the aftermath. Guests went home in disgust. Her fiancé's family questioned everything. The marriage still happened eventually, but small, quiet, stripped of glory. Their relationship dead. She won't forgive him. She calls him bitter. Let her. Because the truth is he gave her exactly What she gave him. Exclusion. She excluded him from her wedding. He excluded her from her perfect fantasy. Now when he looks back, he doesn't feel guilt. He feels clarity. Family doesn't humiliate you and call it love. Family doesn't cut you out and expect your devotion. So when she called him socially unfit, she was right. He's not fit to be part of her shallow circus. He's fit to be free. And the morning he saw those missed calls, the buzzing like a hornet's nest, that was the sweetest sound of justice he's ever heard.